if you want. So it is what they do for me today. My guests I can't put on the air because there's no way to contact them. The studio is 100 or 250 degrees. All right. Maybe 250 degrees. It's gotten intensely hot as the show has continued. I gather this is some form of torture today that we're under here to see if we can make it through the entire show. It's gotten worse as the days got on, and now they decide we'll blow up the studio so that there's no phone calls and there's no way to communicate with guests. So I can't talk to the callers, and I can't talk to and I can't play commercials, and I can't play a taped interview, and I can't have a guest. But I can come in here and talk to you by myself and relay to you the fact that it is about 4,000 degrees in the studio today. And it's been going on since this morning, and they haven't figured out a way to fix it because they decided, I gather they're doing some kind of maintenance on the building today. God forbid they would do it at night or do it on the weekend. I guess that would be a little hard to think in those terms. But you would rather have your studios. Now, the other studios, for some reason, the studios that are not in use are not nearly as hot as this studio is. And the lights are on in those studios too, and they're not nearly as warm. They have air pumped into those studios, but no air pumped into this studio. So why? Don't ask me. I have no idea. But that's what we're dealing with all day today. And like I said, it's just gotten remarkably hotter as the day has gone on. So we're under the lights because we're on Fox Sports 2, which I believe we're still on, as I haven't had any reason to believe we're not on. So, but that's basically where we are. So, you can't play something back if you don't have the ability to take a call or play a commercial. You don't have the ability to play back any interviews. You don't have the ability to do any of that either. You don't have a switchboard. So listen, you can hit or miss. I mean, listen, why don't you find out what you can do or can't do in there? So find out what your capability. I mean, nice if you had someone there who could figure out what capabilities you do have. Okay. Well, where are they working on it from? The only two in there are you two. Steve, what works and what doesn't work? Maybe we can find that out sometime this afternoon. Okay, that's good. I don't know why you're standing in a hall if we're going to figure that out. But I guess we'll figure that out as we go along here. I mean, this place is just a joke. I mean, folks, I'm telling you, you can't complain to anybody because there's no one here to complain to. There's no one here. So, but this is what we're dealing with. So they'll let me know sometime throughout the day where we are right now. Now I hear something.
The pressure that builds up.
I don't have any phone calls up, guys. We have a guest supposed to have on right now. Why don't you see if you can contact him, and then we can find out if you can get the outside world on. Okay, I can't do that from here. You guys have to do it. So you can tell me whether we can do that or not. Now you can tell me whether if the board is working or not. You're the ones who told me it wasn't working. I would have no idea if it's working or not. We'll now try to see if we can make contact with the outside world. We'll see if we. This is the way to do this. It's absolutely. It's like flying a plane without an instrument panel, folks. That's basically where it is. All right, Peter joins us now. Peter, welcome. How are you? So we can reach the outside world. That's very good. So maybe we can fix the 8 or 9 other things that are wrong today and see if we can get any of those fixed. Peter, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Good. All right, let's chat first about, and Peter's brought to you today by Anderson Windows. We could use a couple of windows in here today, built, packed, and serviced like no other window. Let's start with the Milwaukee situation, where obviously they have maybe set a record for blowing up a franchise. I mean, to do it at the end of May,